How are you? Hope you're good. So today was supposed to be just your usual wrap up and TBR, but I do not have anything to wrap up. So I sort of predicted that by not setting myself a proper TBR. I just sort of knew that June is gonna be the month where I'm gonna read, but I'm not gonna actually finish anything. And this is exactly what happened. So instead I just thought I'm gonna do my current reads and some of my July's TBR, which is again not really set in stone per se, but I'm getting shit at these. But if you know me, you know that's fine with me because I don't press myself to read more, because after all it is a hobby, so if I'm not enjoying it, why would I push it, you know? My main current read is Raven Boys, and so I am planning on finishing this month, possibly, so I don't know if this is gonna be finished or not, but at this point in time it's not. But yeah, Raven Boys. This was one of my most anticipated reads, and I think because I had such high expectations at the beginning, I was like, I'm not getting it. Why is it so hyped? And I was like, am I the only one? It's not that I didn't like it, but it was just like, okay. I am right about here now, and I am actually really enjoying it. So it did pick up. It was just at the beginning, it was very slow, and I'm not a person who minds slow. I love slow, but this was really, it was prolonged. I am getting really into it, and I heard that the second and the third one are like just brilliant, so I'm happy I'm starting this series. The next one is a repeat one from last month's current reads or whatever that was, and that's the World of Warcraft stories, and this is actually the second part, but the first one was like hard to get, like where it is in my shelf at the moment. It's just too complicated, so just imagine that this is the first one. Still reading that. I'm not actually reading that though. I only read like 3 pages or something and then I stopped, but this is gonna be one of those reoccurring ones, so get used to it. And the next thing is absolutely random, but is Harry Potter, the illustrated edition, because I've had this for a while and I haven't actually looked at the illustrations, and I sat there one evening and I really felt like I needed some Harry Potter vibes, and I haven't reread the books in at least like 2 years or something, so it's okay, it's acceptable. Shh. I don't know, something about this format is too big. It's too uncomfortable to read, so I don't know if I'm gonna actually read this, or am I just... I will try to actually read this, but it might be a possibility that I'm just gonna look at the pictures, because like I know the story, it's okay. I know it by heart now. And the next one is Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series. I don't know where my dust jacket is. It's somewhere, it's probably on the shelf, but trust me, oh wait, it's written here. Well, you don't have to trust me then. I am on page 200, so not really halfway there yet. I am really enjoying it. People said that this is where things like pick up, but I think I am at this point now that I am enjoying it, but at the beginning it was that point where I was like, new characters, I just want to read about the old ones, cause come on. Boy, I care about those now. I don't care about these new ones. I'm starting to care about the new ones, but... So that's all for the current reads. Now for the next month, again, this is gonna be like a little bit of a guesswork, but I'm fairly certain it's gonna include some of these. One that I am absolutely certain is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, because this is the book in the jar for July, so I know I will be forced to read this. Now I'm only thinking about reading one more book maybe, because July is probably gonna be super busy for me as well. I just don't know which one, but I know my options. So option number 1 is that I'm gonna pick up the 2nd book in the Raven cycle, the Dreamcatcher, because I want to actually, like, you know, catch up with the series, because I start series and then I start other series and then I start other series, and see the pattern here. Speaking of, I should probably go back to Darker Shade of Magic, because I adored that, and I'm meeting the author on the 1st of August because she's coming over to Edinburgh, and I booked a ticket to go and see her, so probably should try and catch up on those series, and I also adored it, so there's no reason not to, except that, you know, it's like quite bulky, but my favorite most of my favorite books are. Gathering of Shadows would be an option as well. Speaking about bulkier books, the third one, and I know I just said I don't want to start a new series, so maybe I won't, but I really want to read this book. And it's The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and I really want to be a part of this world, and I just want to know what the fuss is about, and I just have a feeling that I'm gonna love it because it just sounds like such my cup of tea, even though I do not know a lot of things about this, but my faulty logic dictates, and my faulty logic is usually right. So, and the last option is Nevernight. Now I'm only gonna read this if I read Long Way to an Angry Planet and something else, and then I come back and read this, because most of my reading's probably gonna happen when I visit my family, because, you know, then I don't have the distractions of everything, you know, work. I'm not sure though, my mom might be, why did you came all this place to see me and now you're just sitting me and don't talk to me? But yeah, I don't wanna take it with me because it's big and bulky, so if I come back, ooh. When I come back, and if I have time and I actually finish the book, maybe I'm gonna bring this one and maybe read this one. I don't know. If you think I should prioritize one of those options more than the others, let me know down in the comments. If I'm sort of easy to persuade, so you know, your comments will matter. And yes, I suck at replying some of them, but I absolutely read 100% of them, so I'm sorry I suck at replying. It's just, what can you do? I suck. Anyway, let me know what you've read and what was brilliant and you really liked it and you think should be on my next list. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy this, subscribe if you want to see more of this. I hope you're gonna have a wonderful day and I will see you very soon. Bye!